Hey again, people. Man, I got a lot of requests to do this video. A lot of people are upset and think the cops ought to be fired. Well, as usual, I'm uh, I'm not of the same mindset. I don't think this is that big of a deal. Actually, I think it's kind of routine and funny, and people that are finding a problem with this, I'm thinking um, they're kind of losing the human element. So let's see what this little video said about this.
Officers for allegedly speeding, but what happened next is shocking. The officers decide whether or not to give her a ticket or let her go by, get this, flipping a coin. Les Trent has the story.
Stay in the car.
A young woman is pulled over for speeding and has no idea what is about to happen to her.
And you know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry. I'm late for work.
24-year-old hairdresser Sarah Webb.
Oh, you're late for work? Oh, well, hell, then go ahead and speed away. Drive like a maniac and kill a few people, run them off the road. If you're late for work, I didn't know. I just thought you were speeding for no reason. Really?
Doesn't deny she was
No,
speeding.
ma'am. So you think driving that fast on a wet road is a smart idea just because you're late for work? And
I
so
spoke to
calling
the
if you're running late
hairdresser.
for work.
How did the officers treat you?
They're very
Oh, the poor hairdresser. Look, she's all niced up for the... Oh, how did they treat you? They were rude.
degrading and rude and mean.
Oh, yeah, rude, degrading. And I'm a woman. How dare they?
Risk
Sarah
people's
is on the
lives.
verge of tears. Her voice quivers.
I'm sorry.
That's when the Roswell, Georgia police officer returns to the patrol car. She and her partner consider what to do. Take the motorist in on a reckless driving charge or let her go with just a ticket.
What do you think?
What happens next is shocking. The officers open a coin toss app like this. The driver's fate is to be decided by heads or tails.
A head or tail.
Okay.
If it's heads, she'll be arrested. If it's tails, she'll be let go with just a ticket. We showed the footage.
Oh, they showed a footage to another female officer who is just offended.
To retired Los Angeles Police Sergeant Cheryl Dorsey.
Look at those fingernails. This is a retired sergeant. Oh, yeah, we can't talk about quota hire here.
I believe that this is not the first time that they've done this because they did it with ease. They knew right where to go for the app. They did the coin toss. They thought it was cute.
You can hear a giggle, then the sound of the digital coin dropping.
This is tail, right?
Yeah. So really.
Even though the coin lands on tails, they decided to take her into custody anyway.
Oh, no, they decided to arrest her anyway. Well, let's see. She committed an offense. Of course, this article that does this doesn't say. I had to search around to find out. She was going over 80. I can't remember on what type of road or what the speed limit was. Going 80 miles an hour in the rain or on wet pavement. Now, remember, speed limits are based on driving conditions. So if the speed limit is 45, that's based on dry, good driving conditions. If it's snowing and you're going 45 in a 45-mile speed limit, you're driving too fast for conditions. That's a citable offense. You can be cited and given a ticket, even though you're going a speed limit. The speed limit is a safe driving for safe driving conditions. If it's pouring down rain, if it's wet, if it's ice, if there's snow, if it's heavy traffic, if there's kids running in the road, all those traffic conditions overrides the posted speed limit. So I don't have a problem with the cops. I'm sorry. They were two female officers. I'm not going to protect them because they're females. I'm just going to say big freaking deal. You know, had they went along with the Ton clause and let her go, would this be a big issue? Probably not, because they wouldn't have did discovery and they wouldn't have got this tape. And everybody's so offended they did it. How does a coin toss that she doesn't know happen, how does that change that she was violating the law, she was driving reckless, she was driving dangerous and endangering the public at 80 on wet roads? How does that coin toss change that? To me, it doesn't. This is a big to-do about nothing. Cops joke around. Cop says, you arrest this time, I'll arrest next time. This is your call, this is my call, I'm not sure. They were discussing it. You can tell the other one was like, wasn't real sure I think she was referring to the senior officer because even when she won the coin toss and they were going to let her go, the senior officer said arrest her, and they end up arresting her. So they knew they were going to arrest her because of the way she was driving. They just did the coin toss kind of like killing time or goofing off. It wasn't no harm, no foul. Who cares? People are going to be upset about this. You've got the FBI sending texts that they want to overthrow a presidential election and negate what the voters said. You got that going on, and people are concerned about a coin toss app. To me, this is a big nothing. But I'm sure people are going to disagree in the comments, and you're more than welcome to do that. And you can say I got it wrong, and you can say that it's not right, and you can say this poor woman, and cops should never do that, and they should be perfect, and they should always be above board, and you would never see a nurse or a fireman doing something like this, or a lawyer or a politician, because all those people are perfect. The only bad people that do this are those mean cops. Whatever. This is nothing to me. Sorry for the guys that were expecting me to be offended.